We put our creative caps on, and I do a little bit of poetry to start off the episode, and then we take a look at the highest attack damage item in the game, the Battleaxe. Stay tuned. What I really enjoy about playing on a server like this, sometimes you just log on and people do incredible things. They see what you've done, they take from your inspiration, and they build upon it. And everyone here in the spawn city, we still haven't named this place yet, has really done that by doing buildings. I placed some of these trees here. I just love the variety of trees. And the acacia trees, they kind of had to go because having a variety of trees like this, the pine trees, the oak trees, the red oak, fir trees, those are those tall ones there, the zelkova and aspen, the occasional maple tree. Having that variety, I think, really makes this place feel special, and that is just super lovely. You saw there I was been setting up these beacons, but we're going to need a lot more iron in order to set up all the beacons that are going to need to go here in town. So let's go beg for some iron real quick.
Hello.
Firstly, your base is really laggy. I get like 3 FPS over here.
Well, I mean, you can choose between either FPS or cool things, and I chose cool things.
I've come to ask for your help. I'm setting up communal beacons.
Okay.
And I need iron to power those beacons in Spawn Town. So I figured I would... You have an iron farm, and I think you have some iron over there.
I got a little bit. I got a little bit extra.
Look, I'll throw in some stuff, all right?
Okay.
I'll throw in...
What are we throwing in here? What we need? Exchange.
That's a great question. Let's, let me browse my inventory here. Let's see what we got. I got, like, what's some melons?
I'm pretty good on melons.
I knew you wouldn't fall for that. All right, I'll throw in four beacons. How does that sound?
Okay, there we go. See, now we're talking. Like, if we're talking, throwing a couple beacons, then yeah, for sure.
All right, I'll throw in a set of 4 beacons, and I'll come over here and grab iron, or I think I need like 1,000. I've already used like 600 of my own, and I'm like out. And this is communal, so I figured we would pool some resources here.
Yeah, I mean, we can do that. Let me see if I can make up a shulker box here real quick, and then I don't know what 1,000 is.
This should do it. This should do it though.
Let's see, because what is it, like 3 stacks per ish beacon? So that should get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh no, this will last
7?
me. Yeah, this will last me a minute. I'm just gonna do a grid in town.
12 eggs?
Yeah, and I'll throw in the eggs for free. They may be yours, but I'll throw them in.
I mean, that's a deal right there if I've ever seen one.
I think so.
12 eggs. Okay. You know what? I'll even be nice and throw in this shulker box as well, so you can keep this.
Let's go.
You can use this to transport your iron. I will have to probably AFK a little bit at the old iron farm there to, build up a little bit more. But I mean, that should get you started for now, and then we'll keep the iron flowing here as time goes on. And if you need some more, you can come grab some more. You just know where to leave, beacons and stuff like that around. If you do take some,
Yeah, I can hook you up with these guys. They're not too bad now. So Code was generous enough to let us borrow some iron to set up these beacons. So that's what I've been doing, is setting up these beacons. And I went with light blue stained glass here because I think it is the least intrusive color I could think of. It kind of blends in a little bit with the sky on a sunny day like today. Man, Enderyeti's bank is coming together. He's going with that modern theme, and it is looking great. But the beacons, they're kind of expensive, right? You got to have a wither skeleton farm like I have for it. And I'm just donating these beacons, but it gives all of us strength, resistance, speed, and it is just makes doing stuff here around town a lot easier. You can now mine with haste 2, mine a little bit faster, gives us the speed buff to move around, and gives us regeneration so that we are extra safe here in this area. But this place wasn't here when I finished my last time lapse, and this is the Olympian Archives, and this was built by Crim, or Darkblade. So we are going to take a step in here. Let's take a look around. We got some lecterns here to display. They kind of look like desks, so kind of good use. Oh, what do we have here? Let's see. The Hell Spider is an ancient arachnid that is said to have lived deep in the magma chambers of the world's volcanoes. Oh, we've got some lore here. This is like a D&D type of monster, which is very cool. I'll leave each page up in case you want to read it. But I know that this is a custom character and writing or lore drop from Crim himself. So he is quite the storyteller. His videos really focus on lore and storytelling inside of his world, which I think is really fun. And he invited us to come over here and do a little bit of writing for ourselves. So let's get a written book. We're gonna write him a little poem. So my favorite form of poetry is actually the limerick, which should start with a line of 8 syllables, a second line of 8 syllables that rhymes, 2 shorter lines that are, let's see, how many is this? 4 syllables each, and then another capping 8 syllable line. If I'm, remembering my limericks correctly. It's been a while since I've done this. Here is my limerick. A block of diamonds sitting there, a stack of emeralds, quite the pair. A creeper came, and in all the shame, destroyed it all so unfair. And we are going to sign, or we're going to do this as jblader. So there is my limerick, and that is going to be my contribution to the library. Let's head down here and put it on display. Hopefully someone will get a kick out of my Minecraft limerick. I'm quite the poet, I know. So with all my beacons going in over here, I need some more beacons, both for myself and to stack up the shop. So let's head back to my base, because today I'm going to craft the ultimate weapon. I believe it's the strongest weapon in this mod pack, and it is, if I remember correctly, the Battleaxe. Now this is, I think, the strongest kind of base weapon. There may be some stronger weaponry if you're getting into something like Botania, maybe, or maybe even in Create. But the Battleaxe here has 12 attack damage, and to make it, you have to combine 2 Penderite axes, which are basically the equivalent of 2 netherite. They're even more expensive than netherite axes. You combine them in a smithing table, you get the Penderite Battleaxe. So bada bing, bada boom, that's what we're going to do today. Let's see, do I have the material I need? I got 1 axe here, I've got an axe here. How much netherite do I have? Oh, I do have enough. Perfect. Let's grab my netherite scraps and my gold. With this, we'll make 2 of these bad boys. I like that you can put this in any order in the crafting bench. We'll grab my 2 Penderite ingots. All right, netherite. Let's upgrade it to Penderite. And then finally, the Penderite Battleaxe. Man, no achievement for that either, but I feel like that is quite the achievement. Now, what enchantments can we put on this, or what enchantments do I want to put on that? That is a great question. Of course, Sharpness 5 is going to be hard to beat, right? Smite 5 is also really good. Let's see if we can enchant it in an enchanting table. Right now, I've just got my enchanting table over here. Oh, we can, and we can actually just get Unbreaking 3 on it. Okay, Unbreaking 3, and okay, it's just Unbreaking 3. Well, let's see if we can re-roll that. There we go. So you can put efficiency on it. So it acts just like an axe. Interesting. Well, if that is the case, then we can put sharpness on it. So let's go up here and grab a sharpness book. We'll grab a mending book too while we're here. These guys are so loud. Oh my gosh. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. All right, now we'll combine all of these good things. Let's see, sharpness 5, 15 attack damage. Ooh, man, what should we name this? We are going to name it after Thor's battle axe in the newer series. It says that it is often called Mjorn or Stormbreaker. Some call it Jarborn, which means Wrecker of Worlds. But you know what? Stormbreaker. Yeah, that one makes more sense to me. We'll do that. Sorry if I look, I'm not a comic enjoyer. So if I completely butchered this and you're a comic book person, I'm sorry. But Stormbreaker, to me, yeah, that feels right. So I'm going to test out this new axe on some withers. Let's head over to the end. Oh, let's get all the rain. I was just letting everyone know that I'm about to make a lot of noise and spawn a ton of beacons, so I turned my sound way down, but this makes a global sound every time you do this. So yeah, we're going to spawn a wither here. So I think the recharge time is just higher than the sword. I'm looking at the little indicator I have over near the Battleaxe itself, and you'll see that it just takes a little bit longer to recharge. But the actual damage is pretty good. Doesn't save me any time with this one though, because by the time the recharge time is longer, I think the sword is just doing more. We'll do a side-by-side comparison now. First with my subscribe here, the Smite 5 Enderyeti, which only has 8 attack damage by the way, and then we'll go to the 15 attack damage, but the slower swinging. So here we go. Yeah, the sword is just actually a lot faster. By the time I have to wait for the recharge in order to get the jump crit on the Battleaxe, sword is way faster. But maybe this thing is faster on non-undead mobs, so that's maybe something else that we can try out. But I definitely feel like it is going to be like a one-hit wonder in the sense of you one-hit someone with it, it's going to do a ton of damage, and then the recharge time is just going to be too brutal for you to use it as a consistent weapon. The spawn town has been successfully beaconed, and we got tons and tons of beacons here. Let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different setups here, and they're all perfectly connected, so you should be able to get a beacon effect almost anywhere in this area, and that is 36 beacons that I had to spend. But thank you, Code, for the iron. Now we got all of this stuff set up, and people around here can be speedy, and I'm excited to see this place grow. But that is going to do it for today's episode. Thank each and every one of you for tuning in. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's free to do, and it'll let you know when I'm doing something cool here on the server when I upload a video. Make sure you check out the other members, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care, and bye-bye.